Hey, welcome to this Windows channel, and this is a little bit of observation and information according to questions that people have asked me since I've released the review of the fall update. What's new in the fall update. Some people said, well, okay, there's nothing there. Well, there is a lot there, but it all depends on what you were expecting. But there is a lot that has changed in Windows 10 thanks to this update. But one of the questions I'll try to answer here a little bit is the questions from a lot of Windows 7 and 8 users that have been sent to me either privately through email or through the comments on the channel. And the question is, well, is it time for me to upgrade? I've been waiting because I was scared that Windows 10 was not, ready. Well, I think it is time to upgrade for sure. If you haven't done so, when the fall update arrives, I think, yeah, it is a good idea to upgrade because of many new features. First of all, some people have not upgraded because they were waiting for a way to do an immediate clean install from the start. Not upgrading and then having to clean install. Well, with the fall update, you'll be able to clean install anytime as long as you have your product key of your Windows 7, Windows 8, or 8.1 machine. One thing here, though, I've noticed that on computers that have Windows 8.1 pre-installed, a lot of the machines already have the Windows key in the BIOS of the machine. So that means that you can probably do a clean install, and it is going to detect that there's a Windows key there, and it's just going to upgrade. That's what happened basically to my Insider machine. My Insider machine did not have any Windows on it when I installed the preview. And if you did not have a Windows on it to install the Insider preview, well, basically the Insider previews would install, but eventually when they come to an RTM or a official version, they would expire after a certain time because there's no activation possible. They're not giving us the Insider builds free. So on that machine, there was a pre-installed Windows 7, and since the machine was not very old, it had the key of the Windows 7 inside the BIOS. So when I installed the Insiders, it actually did see that it's a qualified upgrade. There's no problem there. So it's very interesting to see that. But now with the new way of installing Windows when the fall update arrives, probably this week, I think this is going to be very interesting because it's going to be easier than ever to clean install from the start if you want. And basically, the features and how Windows 10 will have evolved with the fall update makes it worthwhile to update also. Now, I agree with some of the comments that people have been telling me, like, well, shouldn't Windows 10 have already been like this on July 29th? Well, that's the thing. Windows 10 was supposed to be available only in October. Microsoft took a decision to release it earlier. And of course, it did have a little bit of feel of unfinished. Now, with this fall update, which is Threshold 2 for those that wonder if that's the same thing, yes, it is. Well, of course, it is much more in sync with what it should be, a pretty close to finished operating system. Although one thing that you'll always have to remember is that Windows 10 is never finished. It's never in a final version. Never expect to have a final version of Windows 10. Windows 10 is a work in progress. It will always have big updates. Microsoft wants 3 a year, but I think 2 a year at least will be there. Next one will be Redstone. So if you've been waiting, I think, yeah, it is worth it. And also it is worth it for, if you've been waiting also for Cortana. Cortana is being released in 4 or 5 different countries now. On the Insider preview, I've noticed that the Canadian version now works. So Cortana in Canada is now available and works fine. And so if you were waiting for Cortana in Canada, it's going to be here with the fall update. Australia, Japan, I believe, and India are also targeted for release of Cortana from what I have read. So that's going to be quite interesting to see that we will have this, Cortana, and we'll have many new features, including the Skype message. And always just look at my video where I show you the different new options available in Windows 10. So I think it is a good time, and well, it's going to be interesting to see if the number of installs gets a little bump on the rise because of this new update. Typically, a lot of users, and you know what, even on my client side, I hear that people will say, well, always tell me to wait for the first service pack. So this is kind of a service pack if you want. So it's just that there's not going to be any service pack announcement, meaning that when you get these updates, it's never going to be called a service pack anymore. It's just going to be a new version of Windows 10, a new build. So yep, I think it's time to upgrade if you want to go to Windows 10. I think it's ready for consumption. If you enjoy my videos, why not subscribe to my channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, anything you want to know, please feel free to ask, and hopefully you enjoy our videos and we'll come back to our channel.